Hi everybody, my name is Jessica and today I want to show you how to make the earrings that can match your zigzag flower cup bracelet. I'm going to use the same colors of materials I used in the previous tutorial. So I'm going to use the 2H bars, the matte metallic flex copper. We are going to use 6 of these in one pair of earrings. Then we have the flower cup beads, the white red luster. We are using 2 of these. We have the rounduo beads, the Aztec gold color. We are going to be using 6 of these for a pair of earrings. And the Miyuki seed beads, size 11/0, the crystal magic copper. We are not using that many beads, but I have no idea about the exact amount, but maybe 1 gram or something. I am using the fire line, and if you're more comfortable using the wildfire, go ahead. We will also be using it's not an earring hook, it's more of an ear stud, and this one has a little ring on it, so we can attach our earring on it. For these earrings I didn't use ear hooks because yeah, for me it felt kind of strange, and I liked them more when they're a bit more a bit higher against the ear instead of dangling on a ear hook. So I will be using these, but if you prefer ear hooks, be my guest. I'm gonna go over the making of the component a bit faster this time, and if I'm going too fast or it's not really clear, you can always check out the previous video. So we're gonna pick up 3 rounduo beads. We're gonna bring them. I threaded my wire with roughly half an arm span of arm span of wire. So we're gonna bring them to the end of our wire, and we're gonna leave roughly 15-inch tail, because also here I will be sewing in the flower cup beads with the end tail. I'm gonna go back up through all the 3 beads. I'm gonna hang on to my end tail, and I'm gonna pull into a nice round circle, and I'm gonna tie 2 knots. And that's 1. And 2. I'm gonna go into the next rounduo and pull my knot into the hole. I'm gonna step up in the same bead like that. I'm gonna pick up 1 11/0, 1 2H bar, and 1 11/0 like that, and I'm gonna go into the next top hole of the next rounduo bead and pull like that. I'm gonna repeat this 2 more times, so an 11/0, a bar, and an 11/0. I'm gonna go into the next rounduo, and 1 more time, an 11/0, a bar, and then 11/0, and we're gonna go into that last rounduo bead like that. So this is what we have now, and we're gonna go into the 11, the bar, and the 11. We're gonna make a round to reinforce our project. Just like that. And we're gonna come out of the bar. Like that. So we're coming out of the bar. I'm going to pick up 1 11-0 and sew into that top hole, and I'm going to do the same. So picking up 1 11-0 and sewing back. Oh, I'm too fast. So let me try that again. We are coming out of the bottom hole of the bar. I'm gonna go into the top hole. We need to attach them first together. So I'm gonna pick up 3 seed beads, size 11-0. I'm gonna go into the next bar. Gonna do that again. 3 seed beads. I'm going into the bar, in the next bar. One more time. 3 seed beads and into the top hole. And now we should have this. We're going to go around those same beads one more time, just to make it stronger. Just like that. I'm coming out of the bar here, and now we can pick up 1 11-0 and go into the bottom hole, just like that, picking up 1 11-0 and going back into the top hole. I'm going to go through the 3 seed beads here in the middle, into the bar, picking up 1 11-0, going in the top hole, actually the bottom hole, picking up 1 11-0 and going in the opposite hole. Yeah, when you're turning your projects around a lot, it's kind of hard to remember what's up and down. So we're coming out of the hole right here and we're going into the opposite hole, and we're picking up 1 and going into the opposite hole there. I'm gonna go down the seed bead we just added into the 11-0 and the rounduo. I'm going to pick up 4 11-0s and I'm going to go into the rounduo in the same way and pull. I'm going to go up 2 11-0s. I'm going to pick up 1 11-0 and I'm going to go down those last 2 11-0s into the rounduo again, up 2 11-0s, skipping the middle one, and down 2 11-0s like that. Back into the rounduo, into the seed bead in the bar and the seed bead, and into the next rounduo. Oops. Repeating the same thing. So picking up 4, going into the rounduo again, and pull, and going up 2, picking up 1, and going down the last 2, back into the rounduo. I'm gonna reinforce this one more time. So up 2 seed beads, skipping 1, and down 2 seed beads, back into the rounduo, and we are gonna go to the last rounduo to put our last petal on there. So we're coming out of the rounduo, picking up 4 seed beads and going up 2. I'm gonna pick up 1 and going down the last 2, back into the rounduo bead and up 2 seed beads, skipping the middle one and going down 2 seed beads, and into the rounduo again. Now this time I'm gonna go up those 3 seed beads already, so we have this needle in position for adding our loop. I'm gonna put my needle on my end tail, just like that. I'm gonna go into the middle of those 3 rounduo beads. I'm gonna pick up my flower cup bead and 1 11-0. Gonna let that drop down. I'm gonna skip the 11-0 and go back into the flower cup and into the middle, just like that, and pull. I'm gonna go into one of those rounduo beads in the middle holes and back into the big hole coming out of the flower cup. I'm gonna go into one of those into the middle in that seed bead, and I'm gonna go down coming out there. I'm just gonna reinforce it one more time, so into one of those rounduo beads, going in the middle hole, coming out of the flower cup, going into the seed bead, and going down, oops, going down the flower cup, like that. I'm gonna go into the rounduo, and I'm gonna step up to the outside of my rounduo bead. We are coming out right here, so I can go into the seed bead before the bar and into the bar. And like we did last time, I'm gonna go around and into the bar, into the seed bead, into the bar again, into the seed bead up, into the bar, and the 3 seed beads behind there, and we are just working away our wires just like we did in the bracelet. So I'm gonna go around, just like that, and when you feel that your wire is secure and actually not going anywhere, we're just gonna cut it. I'm just gonna do this last one. There's somebody playing with a motorcycle outside. That's kind of annoying when you're trying to film. So I'm going to go in there and for me this is enough. So I'm going to take my scissors and cut it. And there we go. So this is what we have, like that. So now the only thing left to do is our loop. So I'm going to put my needle back on my other wire, and I'm going to pick up 7 seed beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. We're coming out of this top hole, so I'm gonna go into the same bead we're coming out of, and we're actually gonna do the same like in one of the connections I showed. I'm gonna go into bead number 1. I'm gonna skip the bead behind, and I'm gonna go into the bead number 3. Pull my wire, help my bead into place, and pull, that we get that nice little edge. We're gonna skip the next bead, and we're gonna go into the bead behind there, like that. Skip the next bead, and going in to the bead behind the one we skipped. Just like that. I'm gonna go into our first bead, and like you see we have our little square. A bit higher. So I'm going to do the same thing 2 more times. So into bead number 1, skipping bead number 2, into bead number 3, skipping number 4, into number 5, skipping number 6, and into number 7. Back into the middle one where it all started. So into number 1, skipping number 2, into number 3, skipping the 4th, into the 5th, skipping 6, and into the last one. Now I went around there 3 times, and this is really secure now. I'm gonna go into our pointy bead. I'm gonna go down in the next 2 beads. Gonna go into the rounduo and into the bead before the 2H bar. I'm gonna go into the bar, and I'm gonna do the same round again to secure my wire thread. Into my bar, into the 3 middle seed beads, into the bar, going down, into the bar again, going up, and you can go through there as many times as you wish, or as many times as you can go through there, because there comes a point that you can't pass there anymore, of course, but I'm usually satisfied when I just go around there once with every wire. And to the next 3 seed beads, like that. This is gonna be the last time, because it is getting pretty tight now. And I don't want to be breaking beads either at this point. It doesn't take that long to make, but still, it's not fun when you are actually at the end of a project and then your beads start breaking. So there we go. I made a complete round, and I'm just gonna cut my wire there. And the only thing left to do now is taking your jump ring, and I'm gonna open this one up. I'm gonna hang it I'm gonna hang my component on here, and now this time you just need to look, because you want this to be your front, so we need to have this piece in the front as well. So I'm going to take that one up there, and I'm just going to close my jump ring like that. And there we go. And we have our earrings done. Let me see if I can get that into focus. Here we go. A nice little matching pair for our flower cup zigzag bracelet. I hope you liked it, and I will see you soon for our next project. Bye bye!